have you way zoomed out here because I just want to show you how much stuff I'm hoping to put on these two little pages. But basically what it is I saw this picture of a pocket page, junk journal pocket page, and I want to try to recreate it onto this page. So I kind of have the layout set up, but what I got to do is off camera, I'm going to ink all the edges and I'm going to sew around all the edges. And I figured nobody needs to see me doing that. But then I'll come back and put the rest of this stuff together because I want to do some wax sealing on it. And I can't lift that one, but this is just one side. I kind of have a general idea, but I need to ink all this and I need to sew around it. And then I will be back to finish putting the pages. We have pockets and tuck things that go in it.
It's 9:15.
It's 9:15. And then, like I said, we have the wax sealing and the pocket making and that kind of stuff. So I just wanted to get that in so you could kind of see where we were going, and I didn't just magically show up here. But yeah, okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I have no idea how much you can hear in the background, but I'm never going to get this done if I wait for everybody else to get their shit together. So what I did was I edged around all the pieces, and okay, so here's what it looked like before. Here's what it looks like now. Get it? All right, and then I have these die cuts that are from the Simple Stories Holly Jolly collection, and I didn't want them to pop so hard on white, so I inked that with the same ink. I'm using walnut stain distress ink, distress oxide, to color it all, and that way it's still there, but it's a lot more subtle than if it had the white in the background. And so I'm going to finish edging all of this side. This side's done, and then I'm going to take it over to the sewing machine and I'm going to sew everything together. And one of the reasons I'm sewing everything together is I tried to make these pages lighter by not using full sheets of layered paper. So I figured that if I sewed them together, that would make them stronger to hold together. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. So I'm going to go finish distressing the edges of this, and then I'm going to go sew, and somewhere in there I probably will come back and put these together before I sew, but this is going to be in pieces. I'm sorry. But hang with me. I think it's going to turn out pretty cool. I'll see you back in a minute. All right, so we're going to attach this pocket. It's going to be a pocket, but I don't want to put glue on the outside because I'm going to sew around it. So I'm just going to hook the top parts together without going out to the edges. I know a lot of people use like Yoo-hoo to do that and that kind of stuff, but I'm just going to stick with my ATG. And just not go out to the edges. I wouldn't go out to the edges if you're going to sew with ATG because it's going to make a sticky mess. And then I have this little piece of vellum that I just want a thin strip of. I thought that would make a good space between this floral paper and, I don't know, it's the Holly Jolly collection in case anybody's just tuning in to it. But between this and this candy cane. It's not candy cane, just straight, but I think it looks like candy cane. And you can't really see it, but there you go. I thought that would look nice. I don't know, I'm apparently on a mission to see exactly how many layers and pieces and stuff I can put into this page and still turn the page. And hopefully when I'm done, I can still turn the page. I love December. I get to make it as fat as I want. By the end of the December, I'll be cussing it, but right now I'm having fun with it. All right, so that's how we're gonna do that. And then I'm just gonna sew all the way around this page. I even found, I haven't bought thread other than to make masks with because I'm not a sewer or a quilter or anything like that. But I have this really old box of thread. I don't know who gave it to us. Dale's the sewer, so it may have come with him. That showed 25 years ago. There was red shiny thread in it, so I'm going to try to use that and see if it'll work. But so that's basically what I'm going to do. But I can't decide. I think I'm going to sew this on first. And all this is I took one of the Tim Holtz postcard stamps and I stamped it on the top because I saw this part of the inspiration. I'll pop the inspiration up here if I remember. I found it on Pinterest. They had a postcard, just a solid postcard here, and I'm kind of trying to run with that a little bit. And then I found this free printable, I'll link it down below, that I thought went well with the collection. And then I took, I don't know the name of this set, I've had it for 1,000 years, this date stamp, and I put December 4th on here, and all in the walnut distress oxide. So that's how I got that. So I'm going to go sew around that, and then I'm going to hook it down here and sew around the outside of the page, and I will be right back. Okay, got it sewn around, and I'm not the best at using my sewing machine, so don't look too close. But I think it turned out okay. I got some straight stitching, and I don't try to keep it straight because I know that I can't keep it straight. I don't have that kind of skill. And then I threw in some zigzag down the side because I realized I had cut this wider and I was too lazy to just fix it, so I just sewed over it. But I think it looked okay. And you can't see it unless you're in person, but the thread is shiny. So I thought that was kind of cool. What I have left to do on this page is I'm going to put this on the back, and I'm just going to hook it down like that, because again, there's going to be something in the pocket for that. So I will just tack that down and use a little glue on the edges so that it's not really a tag, it's more of like a little mini book like thing, because I needed some place to put photos and journaling, and that's what I came up with, and you'll see here in a little bit. All right, so we're gonna go right over the thread marks, and then I'm just gonna glue it just like that. And then I have this little piece of vellum and this little piece of that stripe paper, and I just thought it would, the bottom was bugging me right there, and I just thought I could pull some of the color down by just putting a little piece of paper there. So that's what we're gonna do. And let's see, probably easiest to do this. So what do you guys think of my new tabletop? I'm so excited about it. The last white video I had with a background sort of like this was done, it was wallpaper, and I bought it because it was really, really cheap, and I wanted to just see how it looked in the videos, and I loved it. So I went over to Home Depot. I went to Lowe's and Home Depot, and Home Depot had what I wanted. And what this is flooring, and it is this vinyl planking, they call it, that snaps together. The cool thing about it is it's waterproof, stain resistant, scratch resistant, all of these wonderful things. And I just thought that's gonna make a perfect craft tabletop, because look at it. It has the lightness that I was looking for, but now I can distress on it, I can ink on it, I can do all kinds of stuff on it, and it won't be ruined. The drawback to doing, I've seen people use contact paper, I have seen people use the wallpaper, and it rips. I'm not that gentle with my stuff. And so I was running into this terrible problem that every time I moved something, it was ripping. So this just worked out just perfect for what I wanted. And I love the colors. And I will put a link to what it is down below, because I kind of noticed that when you're watching YouTube, you see these beautiful backgrounds and that kind of stuff, but then nobody tells you what it is. It's like it's a secret. It's a trade secret, right? And I'm, unless I guess you can make $1 off of telling who it is, because, yeah. But anyways, it's just flooring from Home Depot, and I will link you to it. It's like $47 a box. I have 5 pieces on my table. They're 4 foot wide. My table's 5 foot wide, but that's the other reason I like them, is because I have my sewing machine sitting on one end and I don't want it on top of this. Did I mention it's not shiny? Look, no reflection in any of my lights. But yeah, so I have 5 pieces that does a 4 foot by 5 foot, I think it's 4 feet space. And then I use there's 10 pieces in a box, and I use the other part, which was the darker, there's a darker that goes in this. And I'll put a little video here of the different tabletops that I've got going. But by far, flooring has been my favorite tabletop, because it's made to wear. And so I love it so much. But what do you think? It's 10:15. It's 10:15. What do you think? I think it looks good. I love it. So if you don't love it, I don't care. All right, so that's page 1 done, or side 1 done. I got my pocket in there and sewn around and all of that. I'll make the insert in a moment so that I have 2 inserts to make. That way I can just get all of that done. And then we'll do the wax sealing at the very end. And yeah, all right. See, I have notes. Otherwise I forget. All right, I am off to, well, let me show you. This is the page that I used layers with. So here's the book. And as you can see, it doesn't fit all the way across, because I cut it down. Hold on. So that I wouldn't have, otherwise you're going to end up with 3 layers of paper here. I didn't have a choice on this side, because one of the bottom half of the pocket framed the postcard, but on this side I'm trying to cut down on bulk. So all that I did was cut strips, and then I'm just going to hook them together to make a solid sheet. And it'll look like a solid sheet, but the pocket will go right in here. And again, I'm going to sew around it, so that'll give me some extra strength for it. So I'm going to go do that, and then I will be right back. All right, I got it all sewn. I also put together the front piece that I wanted to put. It's just one of the journaling cards, and I sewed around that also. And I have a couple of the die cuts I want to add on, and then this is just going to be the front of the page. Did you all have a good weekend? I had a good weekend. There's no snow. It doesn't feel like December. There's no snow. I know I shouldn't be complaining. That's an awesome thing. Yay, don't have to drive in the snow, all that kind of stuff. But it's December and there's no snow, and we've been in the 50s in December. And yeah, I'm kind of over it. And I mean, it's been hard to heat the house because half the time it's too hot, then it's too cold, and we use a pellet stove, and so it's like start the stove, turn the stove off, start the stove, turn the stove off, and after a while you're just like, oh my God, please let the stove survive. And it's just been a weird, don't you think it's been a weird month for weather? And I don't know, it's just been weird. And tack on to that Josh has been working, which has been great, and he has an easy week this week, but next week, oh, night shift. Not an overnight shift, luckily, but it does. And then he's got a back-to-back one. That'll be a test. But, all right, let's see. This one I'm going to put over the candy cane a little bit. I just kind of think that looks cute. Because that's why we do stuff, right? Because it looks cute. But, yeah. I'd say I got a lot accomplished over the weekend, but that would be a fib. I didn't. Normally I'd hook this down with ATG tape, but this page is going to be bendy and thick. So I'm a little worried that that's not going to be strong enough. So we're going to use scrappy tape. I already have tomorrow's page planned out too, because I apparently am obsessed, whatever you want to call it, with these complicated pages. This page took me a whole 2 days to figure out how I wanted to do it once I saw the inspiration for it. And then it was the weekend, and weekends are incredibly hard to video on, and yeah, you know, that kind of stuff. But I spent yesterday tearing my table apart so that I could put a new top, so I could put the new top on it. Of course, I had everything, if you've seen the pictures on my Facebook page or my Instagram, I had everything laid out. And instead of just doing the video and then putting this tabletop on, no, I needed the tabletop now. And so, yeah. So that's what that was. All right. That should be the end of the page construction. So it's going to look like that. So I have a pocket here, and this is what the back looks like. Cheater. And I did a little ziggy zag on each side to hold it. And then I have a pocket here. And so now we just need to hook it into the book. I have cats. Woo! Sophie's doing the risky business run, which means that she runs through the house and she slides on every single rug so they go flying. Now, I measured these pages out 15 times because I knew I wasn't going to be able to do my normal glue it all down here. Let's see if they still fit, even though I measured it 15 billion times. Now, I know there's going to be a white seam in the middle because you really, with these books, even though they're sewn, I don't recommend putting a whole bunch of stuff in the spine. I've never had one bust out on me, but Sophie, what's up, princess? Are you having fun, silly girl? But it's just, it folds better, it flips better. Yeah, just don't. And so then we're going to put a whole bunch of tape on this top part because it's kind of floating out there. Josh, you can do the yogurt. kiddos doing yogurt. It's so easy to make. You take a box of West soy milk. It needs to be soy milk.
It's 10:45.
Soybeans and water. That can be the only ingredients in it. And the only luck that I've ever had with making yogurt with a plant-based milk has been with West soy milk. So we take a big box, the biggest box you can find. I think it's 64 ounces of West soy milk, and you pop the top on it, and you put in one probiotic capsule, and give it a shimmy shake, and then we put it in pint jars and put it into the Instapot. So, and then once it's in there, you hit the yogurt setting. Hold on, I can't talk and think. I'm scared. What if no, there's no way to do it. We're just gonna have to be brave. And then I almost had fear that I put it in upside down. Oh my God, would that not suck or what? But yeah, and so you put it in the Instapot for 13 hours. We do it for 13 hours. I've seen it for different time things. And then you pop the top on it and it's yogurt. And you could eat it just like that. Put it in the refrigerator. It's in jars. Put lid on it. We don't though, because none of us are really yogurt fans. And so what we do with it is then we put it into a nut bag. Basically it's a fine mesh bag, and let it strain for 8 hours or all day or overnight, whatever. Now this one I can put regular tape down, so I'm just gonna, but I'll just use this. Anyways, and then it's super thick, and you can call it Greek yogurt if you want, but what I think, we agreed that it tasted like is it tastes just like sour cream, like dairy sour cream. It's super thick, works on everything. We use it in pasta salads. We use it in potato salads. We use it on tacos. We use it anywhere any recipe calls for thick and creamy something. And it's wonderful and so easy to make. I mean, you have to have patience, but most of the patience is overnight. And it keeps in the refrigerator for weeks. You don't have to worry about it going bad. But yeah. This is a little harder because it's lumpy. Oh, you guys, did I measure that or what? Go me. Perfect. Every time I do a video where I have to lay full sheets down, I always put them crooked. Every single time, except for this one. Look at that. I'm so excited. It worked. And look, it's super thin. But anyway, so that's how we make our yogurt / sour cream. I do have it all broke down on our Facebook page that I'll link down below for it too if you guys are looking for a good plant-based recipe with an Instapot. And boy, they were on sale on Black Friday, so I hope you guys picked one up if you were looking for one. But yeah, super easy to make. I was gonna say something. Oh, out of sight, out of mind. Oh well, it's gone. The thought is gone. All right, so that is those pages. So in the pages, inside the pages, hold on, I got a mess here. Because now there's no place to journal. I could put one photo here, but there's no place to do that either, really. What I'm going to do is I found this cute... I think it's funny, but anyways, how to make a happy home. It's the complete instructions for making a home beautiful, therefore happy, will be found in this very popular book entitled Homemaking Housekeeping, which treats exhaustively, seriously, it says exhaustively, of all matters relative to making a home what it can and should be. Price per copy is $1. Prospective brides and housekeepers, young and old, will find homemaking and housekeeping filled with hints and instructions through which the commonplace may be made refined and beautiful, comfortable, and in all surrounding harmonies. To read and heed its monitions will bring order out of chaos, and in this particular may reduce confusion to serenity and thus establish happiness. Wow. I don't know if this is real or not. It's hilarious though. Should you not be able to procure the book from the nearest agency for the sale of our goods, send your order with the price direct to us, and the work will be forwarded prepaid to your address. The Butterick Publishing Company, Limited Edition, New York City. I just thought it was hilarious because this is so not my house. I don't even know what to say. But it had a Santa on it and it made me laugh, and I thought it was hilariously cute. So, plan is this is going to be what you see in the pocket. Okay? Because everybody's right now decorating their house and getting all that stuff up. And we're not, and that's part of the funny of it. And that's part of what it'll talk about in the journaling. But anyways, maybe I'm the only one that gets it. But all right, so on the back of it, instead of just putting a photo and that kind of stuff, I printed out some lined paper. And what I'm going to do is sew the lined paper to it, because I want this side to be... Well, I don't know. I was going to sew it. Now I don't think I will. Anyways, it's a little book. So I have room for a big photo here, and then I can do my journaling on the inside, and the whole thing is going to slip right into the pocket. And I haven't decided if I'm going to do a tab or anything. Probably not. But I'm going to just dress all the edges, and that's basically my plan for that pocket. And then I do have these squares that I thought... I might make a tag out of, like fold over so I can use these stupid squares up. Anybody else have these and you're like, what do I do with them? So I might use something like that. The other pocket, I'm going to do basically the same thing. I found this receipt for chocolate, I think, chocolate something. I have no idea what it says. It's not Christmassy at all, but the colors went perfect. And I just thought, we're all buying stuff right now that kind of was fitting. And I'm going to do the same basic thing with that, as I have a printable lined paper that I'm going to fold up and put on here, and then it will slide with the photos and the journaling into the side pocket. Whoops, wait, if I don't catch the folded part, and it goes in just like this. And then again, I'm going to put some kind of little tab thing on the side. And on this one, it has roses on it. This is from My Porch Prints. It's a freebie. It has roses on it, and I didn't want roses, so I just thought I'd put a Santa there. So that's basically the plan. All right. I'm going to distress this stuff, and then I will be right back to put it together with you. Got everything edged and ready to glue together. I took one of the squares and that was in the kit. It's not a kit, collection. And I just hooked it on the back for a little pull tab for the pocket. And then I was going to just glue it all together. But this was sitting on my side table and it said, you know, you've already got enough layers, but one more wouldn't hurt. So I went, all right. And so we're going to put some lace on it. And it's just a little tiny bit of lace. And I just thought we would just...
It's 11:15.
It's 11:15. Put it just at the top there. And yeah. All right. I'm using my Fabri-Tac. Everybody said to use Fabri-Tac with your lace. So I'm doing it just for everybody that said use Fabri-Tac for your lace. But yeah, it's just a little tiny thin lace. I think I got it from Hobby Lobby. Probably got it from Hobby Lobby because this is a new lace. I have a lot of vintage lace, but nothing this tiny. And so most of the other laces are bigger. So that's, see, just a little something, right? Scissors, scissors, scissors. Still trying to get my scissors from Tonic. My order from Tonic. Not holding my breath. Finally joined a Facebook group to bitch out loud about it because you can't get anybody to respond to your customer service mysteriously after I do that. Now, mind you, I've been sending emails and contact information and all of that stuff for weeks now, all right? I get this, hey, I sent your message off to some manager person and we're really sorry, we'll get back to you. So in other words, they contacted me to tell me that they're blowing me off again. I know people swear that Tonic is awesome, but I have yet to be blessed with their awesomeness. Right now, I'm just going to be really happy if I see my order. And that's how I feel about them. All right, since the lace went on there so pretty, and look at that, could I have measured that any more perfect? I'm just going to leave the lace out, and hopefully it will stay there. And then we'll glue this on. So this is just getting adhered down with something. So yeah, maybe I'll see my order. Maybe I won't. It makes me mad because these scissors were on sale at other websites that I have had no problems with. That I could have ordered on Black Friday deals and had the scissors here by now. And then it would have been fine. You know, just fess up. We suck at getting shit out. But my biggest problem with it is just, I don't mind waiting. I didn't mind waiting. I mean, they're in a UK-based company, so I get that things take time. That's not the problem I'm having. The problem that I'm having is the lack of communication with the company. And, yeah. It's just disappointing. I don't get it. So someday I may actually see that order. If not, I guess maybe I'll get my money back and stuff. All right, so fits down in the pocket, just perfect. Like that. And I know this is bare and I'm gonna leave it there. I might put something else in there, but to be honest, this is already really thick and I think I'm just gonna embrace the white space because, yeah. All right, so that goes there. All right. Oh, I used this to do some of the trimming, the We Are Memory Keepers, the deckled edge ruler. And so that's, I wanted to say that so that you didn't think I like hand ripped all this stuff, because no. Okay. Then I got this other side to do, and I was gonna make another pull tab out of these stickers to use them up, but frankly, I hate these stickers. I love Simple Stories, you know that. If you followed me for 5 minutes, you know I love Simple Stories, but I hate these squares. I wish they'd stop. Just stop. But anyways, so I have this bow paper clip that was in the kit collection, whatever. I'm gonna use that as my little pull tab, and I think that'll be cute. So we're gonna put the lace on, and I don't know if this will work as well as the other one, but yeah, so we're gonna put it down this side and probably have huge regrets, but we're gonna do it anyways. I have to say that the needle tip protector cap things, these things, work great for Fabri-Tac. Not for the art glitter glue. But if you saw I think I did a video on it, I stuck a pin in it and it worked. It's so easy to get on and off now. All right, so we just want a bare fraction of this one poking out, because otherwise it'll catch on the paper clip. Like I said, probably you're gonna regret. Yeah, see, it's just gonna be a little tiny bit sticking out there, and that's fine. Luckily, it's not like this book is going to get abused, so it should be fine. And by the time it does get abused, I'll be dead, and it won't matter. How's that for optimism? All right, there's that side. And that side. But yeah, and in case you think I'm the only whiny one about Tonic, I checked out their various Facebook pages and stuff, and not the only one. Okay, here's the other part that pisses me off. Then this morning I see popping up on YouTube, Black Friday stuff I got from Tonic. This is the stuff I ordered on Black Friday. Look at what I got. Wait, what? You ordered Black Friday, you got your stuff. I ordered 3 weeks ago, I don't get my stuff. What? See, and this is what I'm talking about. This is why I'm miffied. It's not me just being a weenie and, God, you're so impatient. No, listen. What? I didn't spend $3,000, so my order got shoved? Is that what happened here? Because otherwise, how did this lady and this lady and this person over here get their Black Friday orders already? How does that happen when you have a backlog? There are people that ordered on the 9th and 8th and 7th of November that haven't got their orders yet. But Black Friday stuff is arriving? How? Yeah, but we're not supposed to be mad. We're not allowed. You don't understand. It's COVID. Yeah, you're right. I don't understand. That seems to be a company, a lot of companies' excuses these days. And I get it. Short on workers, short on all this, restrictions, all that kind of stuff. But here's the thing. You're spamming me on an hourly basis in my email to buy more, yet you're not shipping it. Just, yeah, miffy. But, yeah, whatever. So I should have stuck with scrapbook.com because, hey, when you contact scrapbook.com, you get customer service. And when you order from scrapbook.com, you get your product. Yeah, that's how that works. But, yeah. Anyways, I was told that that I need to just be patient and yada yada. So, all right, whatever. That's cute? It's that moment you think, did I put it all on the wrong side? I'm awesome like that, I could. All right, so then it's gonna fold out and I can put all my stuff in there, and then it's gonna fold back, and that's how that's gonna go. And then I have this little Santa that we're gonna put right here. But yeah, that's my wine. And I have ordered from smaller companies over the last couple of months. I mean, mom and pop stuff, because I try to do that. And I just, you're a company. You're dealing with Tim Holtz and Ranger and scrapbook.com. Oh my God. Get it together. All right, Santa's going right there. And then I'll probably add, I have these word stickers. Moral of the story is a simple email letting me know that you're not forgotten, your order's going to get fulfilled, we just need your patience for a little bit longer, would have just smoothed a shit ton of ruffles, feathers, like you can't believe. Instead, I got nothing, and then I got, well, we passed you on to somebody else. Good luck. Yeah. So I have these stickers that I'm going to fill in around my journaling and that kind of stuff on these. And then we're going to, now this is not dry, so I'm going to stupidly, I'm not going to put this on here because it's not dry yet. But it's going to, okay, so it's going to go in the pocket. Come here. Like this. Okay. I cannot believe that it all fit. It fit the way I wanted it to. And then you'll have to pretend that this is hooked onto here. So it'll look like that. What do you think? Kind of cute, right? Yeah. So I'm going to go do my journaling and print my photos out and get that done. And I will put photos at the end of this. I have my next December 5th already figured out. And I will be back to do that video. I don't know when. Tomorrow, today, tomorrow. Well, it'll be up. And then I got to figure out what to do next. And so yeah, but yeah. What do you think? And what do you think about my background? Do you like it? All this stuff for you guys, because my old crappy table was fine. Oh no! Wait! Stop the presses. Okay, hold on. Just one sec. Had to dig out all my stuff. But I left this spot right here specifically to put a wax melt. Now, I don't have a Christmas one, but I do have a clock one. And I thought that the clock one would work good because, you know, it's getting to be the end of the year and time passes and yeah. So I am using these waxes that I got from Amazon. Again, I'll link all this stuff down below. I do have some stick ones, but I don't like them as much. These are much, much easier to use. I'm going to use this color here. I don't know what the color is, but, and then again, I got all this on Amazon because I'm an Amazon hoe. But hey, when I order something from Amazon, they deliver it. Well, okay, mostly, sort of, usually. So what I'm gonna do is light that up and heat that up. And hopefully those three will fit in there because I don't want to dig the big one out. I'll get this as flat as we can. But yep, that's been my response to COVID is I just order online. That's how I work that. Judge me all you want. All right, so we're going to let this melt and then I will be back to drip and squish. All right, here it goes. Got everything ready. Fingers crossed. Oh, still pretty warm. Oh. Smells like lime coconuts. Ta-da! Perfect. All right, photos are up next. I will see you in the next video. I hope this gave you some inspiration of what you can do in your journal. What are you doing that's a little different this year in your journal? This month, December. And I will be back with the next one soon because I have it planned out. Go me. Talk to you later. Bye.